Hey guys, Chad Hoover, Kayak Bassin TV. Let's talk about when you should go fishing. Probably the number one question that I get, and guys say, hey, how come you catch fish every time you go fishing? And there's two components to that. First is deciding when to go fishing and where to go when I go there, and how I go there and why I go there. So let me demystify that little confusing statement I just made with this. For me, it's simple. It's paying attention to the solunar data and the feeding times. That for me is the number one reason that I'm successful as often as I am, and most anglers who are in the know are successful as often as they are. Feeding times or a predetermined time that the fish are active based on the position of the sun and the moon and its effect on animals. Listen, you don't have to believe in the science, you have to believe in the results, and it absolutely works. Every time I'm on the water, I choose where I go, how I go, and when I start and what I start with based on that solunar data. Look, the best time to go fishing is when you could, but there's also times that you should. So if you can pick the times that you go, then pick the times that the fish are going to be at their maximum activity period. And you can do that by just doing a quick search for solunar feeding times and pick your area. The fish will be super active when they're super active in the peak times, and they'll be less active in the times when they're not. Choose a power fishing presentation, spinner baits, buzz baits, crankbaits, something that's moving really fast and that they're going to chase down and kill when the fish are super active. Now, when the fish are not active, when they're full, when they've slowed down, when they've pulled tight to cover, when they're resting under the shade tree, that's the time to switch to a pinpoint presentation, put it right in their face, and make them eat it. So that's your jigs, your creature baits, your soft plastic worms, the things that you're going to sit right there and let them decide to eat it. Look, if we're full and we're sitting on the couch suffering and our pants are unbuckled so we can watch TV because we've ate a full meal, we're not gonna get up and go to the kitchen and make a sandwich. But I promise you, if somebody set a bowl of potato chips in your lap, your hand's gonna find its way into that bowl and those chips are gonna end up in your mouth. And that's exactly what a big bass laid up next to a log, even though they're so full they couldn't stuff another shad or another crawfish in their mouth, is gonna do if you let your worm sit there long enough, or if you let that jig sit in place. So when it comes to catching fish in off-peak times, it comes down to a staring contest, and whoever blinks first wins.